brought you water? I think some of you are supposed to bring your own water.
Tonight, the World Boxing Association presents a stellar boxing card, promoted by Top Rank, headed by Bob Aaron, in cooperation with local promoters, the Hyatt Management Corporation, and Super City Boxing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before the presentation of the young players in the first bout, let us stand and honor our nation's flag.
Where's the flag?
We're going to fight it on.
Ned, are you there? Okay.
Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, there it is. What?
The first contest of the evening featuring two of the nation's most talented boxers, and the officials for this first contest, judges Maxie Dukeson to the right, and to the left, Lucian Jurfer. The referee, Clement Duprex. Counting for the knockdowns, Achille Fiore, and at the bell, Lawrence Fleury. Free Zane in the white cross with gold crown. To my left, the dark, dynamic destroyer, the hitman from Detroit, weighing 152 pounds, Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns. His opponent from the West Coast, from Portland, Oregon, wearing red trunks, weighing in tonight at 158 pounds, Mike Colbert. This is 10 rounds.
It's the first trip for both Thomas Hearns of Detroit, Michigan in the white trunks on the right and Mike Colbert in the red trunks from Portland, Oregon in the Louisiana Super Bowl. There's the referee, Herman Dutray, ready for the two middleweights to come out of a scheduled 10-round bout. In the right corner, it is Thomas Hearns. Undefeated, 23 bouts. He has scored 22 knockouts. A comer, a contender, only 21 years old. 8 years older is this middleweight at 158 pounds, Mike Colbert from Portland, Oregon. 26 wins, 30 fights. He is not a hard hitter, has had only 7 knockouts. Most experts believe that this bout will not go the distance. 6 foot 1 inch Tommy Hearns of Detroit. And Colbert comes out swinging, trying to get Hearn off guard and perhaps get lucky with a punch. Hearns' reach is 78 inches, which is unbelievably long for a welterweight. Hearns actually at 152 pounds is a blown-up welterweight for this bout. Ranked number 3 by the WBC in the welterweight division and by the WBA 4th. Whereas his opponent in the red trunks on the left is ranked 7th in the WBC. As he told me, Tommy Hearns of Detroit in white is going to carry his left up a little higher than he normally does. Usually hangs it at his side because of his quick hands. He feels he can use it from there as well as he can from where he's using it right now. Counter punching by 29-year-old Mike Colbert. Colbert studying electrical engineering. Got a mouse under his left eye, swollen area from one of the punches thrown by the much taller Thomas Hearns in white. Herman Dutray, the referee. 2 judges scoring the fight along with the referee, Maxie DeCousin and Lucia Goubert. The scheduled 10-rounder being contested under the Louisiana Commission rules, which includes scoring by round, either win, lose, or draw. 8-ounce gloves are being used in this fight. Only the referee can stop a fight. Hearns with a right hand lead, trying to set up his man with a minute to go in the initial round. Hearns in white, a former national AAU and national Golden Glove champion. Good body punch. Landed by Hearns. He sort of smiles at his much shorter opponent, but he should not take him lightly. Beautiful jabs by Hearns in white. Up on his toes. You'll hear the bell in 10 seconds.
Tight. You understand? It's real tight. He's looking for everything to be coming on top. So keep touching to the body. It's not that important that you hurt him down, but idea is to get his arms to moving up and down. You understand? It's just a matter of time now. I think it'll go over 4. Everything behind the jab. Start touching to the body a little bit more.
Looking at Tommy Hearns, undefeated from Detroit in 23 fights with 22 knockouts. His trainer-manager, Manuel Stewart, told him it's just a matter of time until you get to Mike Colbert. Might not be quite that easy. Colbert, 29 years old, 30 bouts, 26 wins, only 3 losses, and a draw. Scheduled 10-round bout. Hearns, 6 feet 1 inches tall, at 5'9", Mike Colbert. Hearns in white looms as opponent for Sugar Ray Leonard in the future. He's just celebrating his second anniversary as a professional. Sugar Ray about 2.5 years now. Colbert now showing a lot of respect. Another right hand lead missing. Jabs are the main punches that are connecting. But you'll see Colbert's defense very, very good, picking off some of the jabs. Sneak left hook. Caught Hearns, undefeated, on the chin. Another right hand lead. Round 2. Good body punch by Hearns. Sneaky right hand. And a good left hook by Colbert. Little tap of the right. Short right hand from the city of Detroit. Boxing made famous by Joe Louis, who had a beautiful short right hand. And here's Tommy Hearns, undefeated. We have about a minute to go. Okay. Let's see what he can do as a finisher, this undefeated welterweight. Dutre is the referee. Blocking of that right hand. Tommy Hearns trying to end it early here at the Louisiana Superdome. Nice combination. Now all Colbert can do is just try to stay away from the leveler. And Hearns has to use a little more patience. 21-year-old fighter is just really anxious to get it over with. Moves beautifully, doesn't he? Side to side, back here in the 20 by 20 foot ring at the Louisiana Superdome, we have had an exciting second round of the Schedule 10. There it is. Wasn't that a beautiful little right hand? It didn't travel very far. A little bit like the punches that Joe Louis, originally from Detroit. Now watch again. From another angle here. There was a beautiful punch, and the 8 count took place, but you have to give Colbert credit because he bounced back, so he's in fine condition. And this morning at the weigh-in, where he tipped the scales at 158, he was not in awe of the undefeated Hearns.
Please, Michael.
Here is Hearns, 6'1", 4 inches taller. He's trained and managed by Emmanuel Stewart since 1974. Round 3. By round scoring here. Of course, you have to give the second round to Hearns. We also gave the first. Uneventful round to Hearns in white. 152, Colbert in red. 158. Little left hand, and then that right hand, straight right hand. I'm impressed with Tommy Hearns because he is a classy boxer and he can punch. And plenty of speed. Second knockdown now. Another one, but Colbert took that one. The right hand was a lead. Tommy Hearns in white never went beyond 3 rounds until his 14th fight. 22 knockouts, 23 wins. Now he's really bombing away. Colbert trying to stay out of range.
Work inside there, Mike.
Herman Dutray. New Orleans, the referee here in the Superdome. The right-hand lead, and Colbert comes back on instinct alone. Minute to go, third round. Knockdown in the second and the third, and beautiful defensive move by Hearns and White stepping inside the left hook. Mike Colbert in red has had 6 fights here in 1979. They've both been very active.
Step back, Mike. Break.
Colbert in red fought Marvin Hagler, 1977 in Boston, leading on, or in the eyes of the experts there, not necessarily the judges, only to have his jaw broken in the 12th round. So consequently, lost the fight.
Take the time on it. Watch the guy when he makes his break. He's trying to break his butt at the same time. He's trying to butcher with his head from there. The other not punching. No free. His hands in there. Watch him there and take the time. Pick up your jab. Takes a little bit more. Back to your jab again. Just relax. Back to the jab.
Let's replay that third round knockdown. Look at the length of the right-hand shot. Part of that 78-inch reach. Colbert did not think he was within range, but with the long reach, those long arms, Hearns. You saw it from 2 angles, and it's really an impressive punch. Here's Mike Colbert. We have to give him a lot of credit. He's game, tough. Boxes to make money so he can continue his electrical engineering studies in Portland, Oregon. He's been knocked down twice, once in the second, once in the third. This is round 4, scheduled for 10. Got a beautiful 1-2 punch that did find the target. Now Hearns is flat-footed in a real punching stance where he has been up on his toes. He really wants to get it over with. But Colbert has had some opponents. Ronaldo Garcia, his last bout, he won a 10-rounder. Fought Tony Licata, and as we said, Marvin Hagler in 1977. Colbert in red. Resigned to the role of counter-punching with a minute to go in the 4th round. 10-second mark of round 4. And we scored another Thomas Hearns round. Get the round girl then. There's a good look at Thomas Hearns, unmarked, soft-spoken, listening to his manager-trainer Emmanuel Stewart and Don Thibodeau. And look at Colbert. You can see the mouse under his left eye. And he was very rubbery-like going back to the corner at the end of round 4. We now are in the 5th round, coming up to the halfway point of the scheduled 10-round bout. And there's a punch that hurt Colbert. Colbert has been knocked down in the 2nd and 3rd rounds. He's at 158. 6 1/inch Tommy Hearns at 152. Hearns wants to stay a welterweight because he says he normally does not gain any weight. But he's 5 pounds over the welterweight limit of 147 in this bout. And Colbert in red is 2 pounds under the middleweight limit of 160. Herman Dutray looking carefully at the eyes of Mike Colbert. This game loves to mix it up. I'm surprised Hearns with a beautiful left jab doesn't use it more. Over anxious, right hand leads. There's a good left hook, trying to bring that right hand guard down. Colbert in red. Another little left hook. Colbert in red is a converted southpaw. Surprised he hasn't switched back to it. In the earlier fights, he used his jab more, but here he can't. All right, Colbert, rubbery leg. It's the 3rd knockdown of the fight in as many rounds. The mandatory 8 count being given by referee Herman Dutray, and now Hearns try to end it. This would be the ideal time because he is in bad shape. See what a finisher he is. Good covering up by 29-year-old Colbert. Great right-hand body punch. Could really see it sink in. See, we have about 10 seconds till the end of round 5. Colbert in tough shape.
You did everything right. You saw the man was getting off the hook. You did stuff on it.
Looking at a guy that'll beat Sugar Ray Leonard. That's what you're looking at. Okay.
Break, boys. Punch inside. I'm the boy. Well, if you don't sit down, I'll let him take this. Yeah, we paid for it. That's it!
Michael, we haven't done a thing maybe so far. We get started now. We have got 4 rounds left to expose this guy. You're a better fighter than he is, Michael.
I'm trying, man.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're in good shape, Michael, actually. Come on, what are you saying? Come on, Michael. We got you.
No, esta regecita con nombre. The referee don't let him play that much attention.
There you go, bro.
Keep working with the judge. Just looking for him to get relaxed and catch him up there sleeping, and you can drop that good right hand on him while he's sleeping.
You think so? Mm-hmm.
Lower. 8 going up, 8 coming up. Pick it up a little bit more.
Nine coming up. All right.
like to acknowledge the presence at ringside of one of the internationally famous ring announcers, the fabulous Chris Chinkle. Let's give him a hand. Chris Chinkle. Also at ringside, and the decision. Referee or judge, Max Nicholson scores 9 Hearns, 1 even, 0 Colbert. Referee Tommy or referee Herman Dutrex, 901 Hearns. Judge Lucian Jopert, 900 or 910. Tommy Hearns, unanimous winner. Tommy Hearns. Ringside, the president of the World Boxing Association, Rodrigo Sanchez. Let's give him a hand. Rodrigo Sanchez.